Hello, fellow distinguished student of UHAS. It's always a privilege to come your way. It's a great honor to serve the good student of this noble institution. First of all, let me use this opportunity to wish all fellow UHASians happy Valentine's Day. One of the things that this current SRC administration has promised the good student of this university is that, look, we are open to criticism, constructive one, of course. We are open to receive your complaints. And that's why if you come to the SRC or we do have complaint book, when we receive them, we will not sweep them under the carpet. We will send them to the appropriate quarters for them to be addressed. So the 2020-2021 SRC administration is a listening one. We will not relent. We will continue pushing for you. First of all, let me tackle the issue of course registration. We received complaint from you last week that most of you, especially those of you on scholarship, those who make part payment, your portals have been blocked. We're written through the office of Dean of Student, notify management to look at the situation that all scholarship awardees should be allowed to register while the scholarship providers work on the necessary modalities to settle their payment. I'm very much aware that GMPC, what they normally do is that when they send the scholarship awardee list, they add a cover letter. I don't know of the National Secretariat, but the evidence is on the ground is that the Scholarship Secretariat only sends the list to the university. Be in touch with the local NUCS president to find out at the national level of NUCS that going forward, the Scholarship Secretariat can do a good service to its customers, as it were, by adding a cover letter to their list, and if possible, send a letter to individual awardees, so that when you write to the registrar, you add that cover letter that, look, Kofi Atumesi has been awarded a scholarship by the National Scholarship Secretariat, and that at appropriate time we will pay the package. So I think GMPC is doing a good job, and it's my fervent wish that the other scholarship schemes will do the same. For how long do we be doing this back and forth every academic year? Back and forth, So very soon your portals will be open. And those who have made part payment, we started a negotiation with the finance director when we assumed office the latter part of August last year. We couldn't come to a conclusion. So very soon we'll bring finality to that discussion, so that at the beginning of each academic year, if you pay, let's say 50%, 60%, you should be allowed to register. Well, you got a momentum financially to pay the rest. It exists elsewhere. We are such a burgeoning university, so I can understand. But I can assure you, the good student of this university, that before we exit office, we shall bring finality to that discussion. But as an administration, we need to be truthful to the student we lead. SRC have powers, but there's a limitation to our powers. We are representative for the scholarship, the school fee committee. One school fee committee gazettes school fees. The business of the SRC ends there. So that's why at the school fee committee level, we've been negotiating with the VT money, the Vodafone package. But the moment the fees have been decided, it's difficult, because come to think of it, collection of school fees is not a business of SRC. It doesn't happen in any university in the world. Collection of the school fees is the job of management. So that's why we say we appeal to management to consider you to allow you to register. So hopefully, because usually some of this could be done on student per student basis. So because when you are coming to university, you must have funding plan for your university. Vis-a-vis, do you want to get your education funded based on loan? Do you want to get your education funded based on maybe scholarship or personal funding? Those plans, you must make them before you come to university. It is not the job of SRC to do that for you. However, I must say 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we had a SRC Scholarship Scheme, but there was no money in it. So as a new administration, what we intend to do is to pay school fees for 2 students from each school. That's 12 students. Of course, that was one of the reasons why we had to increase SRC dues. So the scholarship committee is doing that. 2 students from each school. So SRC will find ways of helping brilliant but needy students. But collection of school fees, let me be unequivocal about it. It is not the job of SRC. However, we intervene as and when it's necessary. So we've done the job, but I'm hoping that, of course, some people have already got their portals open for them. They've registered. But I want to stress that collection of school fees is not the business of SRC. So what we want to do is that we want to create environment. So first of all, let me use the opportunity to also congratulate the scholarship committee chairperson. He traveled all the way to Accra to go and get the scholarship awardees list from scholarship secretary and submit them to management. I always say we need money to do all this. He went there with his own personal money. It's not that we have to find a way of reimbursing him. You see, we want to increase SRC dues because people are serving the SRC using their personal money. For how long will they do that? We need money to pay them. So, Honorable NS, congratulations, done a good job. So hopefully next week you see the feedback, you see the result yourself. I've also spoken to the local NUCS president to facilitate those of you who want to acquire the student, you want to be on the student loan trust fund. He's going to address that very soon to all students. I also want to use the opportunity to touch on the SRC COVID-19 strategy. Last week we said we came up with 5-pronged strategy, and some of you have already seen the benefit. We've written a budget for that. The budget has been approved. Again, let me use this opportunity to congratulate Honorable Princella and Honorable Fatau, the Welfare Committee Chairperson and the whole Provincial President respectively. They had the fund, they took all the relief items and visited our brothers and sisters who were under treatment at the treatment camp. These are sacrifices they've made. They left their lecture hours to go and attend to them. And all class presidents, some of them have gotten their credit. More are being enlisted. So this is an SRC that cares for you as students so much. And we will not relent in our effort to work for the good students of this university. So please continue wearing your nose masks. Continue to practice the social distancing policy. And of course, wash your hands regularly. And let me use this opportunity to dovetail the issue of social distancing to Metromas. I've received videos from you. I've, in space of 2 hours, had 3 interactions with the director of the Metromas for the UHAS branch. He's giving assurance that Monday going, a lot of improvement will happen because they had a breakdown. Some of their vehicles had issues. And I showed him the video and I told him that, look, by Monday, if the SRC does not see improvement, every student will go back and pay what's 50 pesos. We are quite for reasons, but we don't want to wake up. Because when we wake up, we don't want to create chaos. We are law-abiding citizens. We are law-abiding leaders of this SRC. But he's given me his words. Next week, nothing improves. You hear from the SRC. I also want to use this opportunity to touch on some of the key projects that this administration wants to undertake. Of course, we have acquired the SRC hosted through PPP arrangement already. We've ensured that the printry and the whole campus is working 24/7. You know, Thursday I had opportunity to visit Penryn campus, and what I saw is always been our plan to create a decent bus stop for our students. But Thursday, what I saw our own students waiting under the scorching sun. Some had to sit with the bush canteen vendors, which I think was not good enough. So there are plans for advance to put up 5-star standard bus terminal or waiting bus area on permanent campus. So I've already spoken to Director of Works Physical Development, and he has told me that they will earmark a befitting place, a place that will fit into the future architecture plan of the university. And that terminal, bus terminal, could accommodate as many as 150 students at a go. So trust me, very soon the budget will be approved. We're going to have a befitting bus terminal. When it's raining, when the sun is scorching, you can wait there comfortably while waiting for the Metromass bus. The spiral notebook that we have designed is 80 leaves, laminated hardcover. Next week, production will start. Every student is going to be given a copy free. It is your money. It is not Apalu's money. Neither is it the money of any other SRC executive. What we intend to do is that your SRC dues that you have paid, you're going to see its effects. You're going to see a reward. Value for money, you're going to see that. So next week, production will start. By the end of February, every student should receive a copy. Free, 80 leaves, hardcover. We also intend to buy 30-seater coaster bus to augment the buses that the management has in place, of course. So your trips, maybe some association want to go on a trip, we will release them for your use. Brand new coaster bus. It's your money. It's going to work for you. We're going to create more lovers bench on Huawei campus, on whole campus around. So basically, your dues you've paid are going to work for you. Finally, let me touch on the issue of the state of the Trafalgar Auditorium. Especially in this COVID era, it's always been our plans to put the auditorium in a better shape. But I must say that revamping of the Trafalgar Auditorium is not the responsibility of the SRC. We pay maintenance fee. We pay all sort of fees in respect of maintenance. So we've already written to management that the air conditioners should be repaired, the door should be fixed. We even the SRC, we even decided, look, we could even buy public address system so that people can scatter, you can practice the social distancing. But what I witnessed last week, where it was raining, people gathered because they could barely hear the lecturer while sitting at the rear. They came forward, they gathered together, some were even fanning themselves. So you could see a sweat generating environment being bathed, by the students. So I think that we've written to the rights department and we are used to receive response. So in a nutshell, I want to tell the good students of this university that the leadership that you have currently is a listening one, will not relent. Most of you have been sending emails, sending messages to my private. I received them. So I want to assure you that the current SRC administration is a listening one. We are working hard 24/7 to address your concerns. Let me also use the opportunity to congratulate the media team. That the challenges the SRC is facing. We don't have much gadget, but by sheer brilliance and ingenuity, this media team have done great work to take advantage of technology so that we can reach you wherever you may be because of COVID. I want to thank them so much. That God bless them. The brilliance. Look, that's why I keep telling you that, look, I have discovered that there's so much talent in the UHAS, but the SRC has not been made to be so attractive to attract this talent. And this is what we are doing. Just the little we have. A lot of people have come. They look, they are talented. They can help the media team. We will create a platform for all students to earn their talent. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Take care of yourself. This too shall pass. God bless you. God bless you. God bless UHAS. God bless Madagana. God bless, of course, UHAS SRC. Thank you once again for the opportunity to come your way. Bye for now.